boys and girls, I'm Grandma Books. Now, you know, Grandma Books is my nickname. That's not my real name because my real name is Judith Ann Gottbrath Schliessman, and that is a mouthful. So I think it's better if I go by my nickname, Grandma Books, because I love books. And today I'm going to read two books. One is a fiction book. You know what fiction is? That's where it's make-believe. It's not a true story, but this is a funny story, so I think you're going to like it. And then after that, I'm going to read a true story, which is a non-fiction book. But I think you're going to like them, and they're both about the same thing, sort of. You'll see as we go. So the name of this book is The King is Naked, and it's about a king, and you can see he doesn't have any, he looks naked, he's got a great king's hat on, he looks definitely like a king. And I don't know, on the back of the book there's a bunch of monkeys, so I don't know what this is about. Maybe it's about monkeys? Do you think it's about monkeys? Well, maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see when we read the book. And it says, oh my goodness, boys and girls, you're going to giggle when you see this picture. Now it's okay to giggle, it's really funny. The king is naked, and look at it, he's got his underwear on, he's got striped underwear, and it's really funny. I giggle every time I see that. You know, I've read this book about 20 times. 20 is a big number. Can you count to 20? Of course you can. Can you count to 20 by tens? I'll bet you can. That's easy. I think you learned that in kindergarten, because it's really easy because we have 5 fingers on each hand, so that's 10. And then 10 more is 20. I've read this book about 20 times. I just love this book. You're going to love it too, I think. It's really a funny book. The King is Naked. And the story and the pictures are by Bruno Guibert. And you know, sometimes one person writes the story and another person does the pictures. But in this case, these really great pictures are drawn by the same person. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I need to wear my monkey hat because it says, it was such a hot day. Oh, look at all the monkeys. They are really hot. You know, sometimes it's been really hot here. So maybe it's about monkeys. We'll see. Oh, it's hot, sighed the lion, king of the jungle under his mane. Oh, well, I better put on my lion hat because this is obviously about the king of the jungle, the lion. And you know, they have this mane that goes around. Is this a boy lion or a girl lion? You know that because it's, of course, you're right, the boy lion that has all the mane. And you can tell that he's really hot. I would not like to have a lot of fur on as hot as it is this summer. Oh, and look, he's eaten some animal because there's bones there. So he's had a lot to eat, but he's really hot. He scratched himself and discovered a zipper. He took off his skin and he hid his skin behind a bush. And he went for a walk. And he says, I'm much more comfortable now. Along the way, he met a rhinoceros and an elephant. Hey, look at that cat in his underwear, said the rhino. Hee hee. Very funny, said the elephant. Oh, look, so they don't know what it is. They just think it's a cat in his underwear, and we do know he has funny underwear. Other animals he met made fun of him too. Good grief, he grumbled. These stupid creatures don't recognize me. I am your king, he cried. And look at him. There's a giraffe, a hippo, a crocodile, and I don't know what this is. Is that an anteater? Looks like a skunk. They're all making fun of him, which is not nice. You know, it's never good to make fun of people because that makes you a bully, and you know we don't like bullies, so don't ever make fun of people, even if they do have funny striped underwear on. It would be funny, though, if you were walking down the street and you saw somebody in striped underwear. When the lion tried to roar, only a little meow came out. So the monkeys are making fun of him, and he tries to roar. Can you roar like a lion? Very good. But when he tried it, all that came out was a little meow, like a little kitty cat that you might have at home. And with the gazelles and zebras he had hunted and eaten so often, thundering after him, he ran. Help! Help me, he shouted. What a nightmare. Look, he's running so fast in his underwear that his crown flies off. You can tell it's hot. Look at the sun. Oh boy, we've had sun like that. That is really hot. The lion wanted to put his fur back on so he could be king of the jungle, but when he looked behind the tree, oh no! It was gone! And he's crying. Well, I don't blame him, he's crying. All night long he wept and wailed. Boo-hoo! I used to be a king, but now I'm miserable, and it's my own fault. Now, you know, boys and girls, this is a good lesson because we all make mistakes, and it's really important when we make a mistake that we say, it's my fault, not try to blame it on someone else. He took off his fur, and now he's cold. Look, he's cold, and he's upset because nobody's scared of him anymore. In the morning, a big fat lion came up to him. Oh, I've got to put on my big fat lion hat. "Have mercy," implored the king. "Spare me, and I'll do whatever you say." "Very well," said the big fat lion. "Promise me that from now on you'll eat only dog biscuits, artichokes, turkey, and grated cheese." That would be a funny diet for a lion. "I promise," said the king. Well, he's scared because he thinks this lion is going to eat him. It's a big fat lion. "All right, then, here's your skin." And look who was in the skin. It wasn't a big fat lion at all. It was a gazelle. And they walk off as friends. Now, the question I have, though, is, do you think that the lion will continue to do what he said and eat only dog biscuits and cheese? Or do you think when he gets really, really hungry, he might eat a gazelle? I don't know. Think about it. And how would he find dog biscuits out in the jungle? He couldn't go to a store and say, "I'd like to buy some dog biscuits." Well, this is a silly book, but you know, it's fiction and we think it's funny. Thank you. I hope you like that. Now, I'm going to read you another book, but this book is nonfiction. It's a true story, and it's about lions. This is a true story about lions. You know, lions live in Africa. There are a few lions in Asia, but most of the lions live in Africa. We don't have any lions in America unless they're in a zoo. We don't have any lions at the Living Desert Zoo, but we do have cheetahs, and we love cheetahs because they can run 70 miles an hour. Lions are members of the cat family. They are big and strong. Now, this is a picture of a big, strong lion. Is this a girl lion or a boy lion? You know, yes, because there's no mane here. You know that that's a girl. Lions live in Africa. Most lions live on the grassy savanna. Now, here's a lion. This is a boy lion, of course, because he's got the mane around his neck, his chin. And this, we don't have to call savanna here. In California, we would say, "Oh, he's out in the field," like there could be a cow out in the field. But in Africa, they use the word savanna. Some lions have a mane of hair around their face, of course. A group of lions is called a pride. Now, isn't this funny? Because people, we call our family. I say, "Oh, this is my family," but they don't say family. They say a pride. And the members of a pride work together. Now, a pride always consists of one male, and then he has several girlfriends. I hate to tell you, he doesn't have just one wife. And then all the babies stay with him until they get old, and then the boys go off to farm their own pride. Mother lions have from 2 to 4 babies at a time. Aren't you glad your mama didn't have 4 babies at a time? Oh my goodness, what a house that would be. Baby lions are called cubs. Isn't this a cute picture? Now that's funny because lions are cats, but when your kitty cat has babies, we don't say they have cubs. We say they have kittens, don't we? It's a different language. Lion cubs like to chase each other. They also like to climb trees. I love this picture. Isn't that a great picture? Lions eat meat. Yes, we know from the first book, when it was fiction, that they like to eat gazelles. They don't like dog biscuits. They track other animals for food. And this picture is really scary. Look at the eyes on this girl lion. She looks like she could eat me. I'm a little scared. I'm going to turn the page fast. Lions have big teeth. They use these teeth to catch their food. Look at those teeth. And they don't even have a way to brush their teeth, and they can't go to the dentist like we do. Lions need water as well as food. They lap water up with their tongues. Yeah, you have to have a water hole. And I think cats do this too, don't they? Lap up water with their tongues. And dogs, I know. I never had cats, but I always had dogs, and they used to lap up their water. Lions spend much of the day napping. Sometimes they sleep in trees. Isn't that funny? Well, they do sleep a lot, but like dogs and cats sleep a lot too, don't they? I hope you like these 2 books. I think it's really fun to see a fiction book and then a nonfiction book. And this is called On Safari, and I'm going to read some others to you. I have other animals in Africa that I have books about, and I will read those someday. Can you think what I'm going to read about next? I can't wait to see what it is. I hope you are excited about it too.